Hello everybody, this is Chris Nichols. I hope you guys are having a good day. Today I'd like to talk to you guys about not letting your situation control your reality. And what I mean by that, I'm not talking about fooling yourself or making believe that you're not in a situation, a negative situation or a problem. What I'm saying is when you're in that situation, don't let that decide that how it's going to stay. Let that give you drive. Let fear be a motivator. Let anger be a motivator, because we get angry whenever we're in a bad situation, that we feel like we can't control. A lot of emotions start coming out. Fear, sadness, anger. We can replace all that. All them are negative thoughts. When we're in a bad situation, we got to change the way we think. We got to change up the negative, replace that with the positive. Start having confidence whenever your surroundings look bad. You know why? Because without a shadow of a doubt, when you start building confidence, you start finding ways to get yourself out of that. Start picturing yourself already out of that bad situation. Build that confidence level up to the max, as strong as you can get it. Start being happy. When you start feeling sad, just because you're in a situation, start being happy that you're going to find a way to get out of it. Start visualizing you already out of that situation. Feel how happy you would be. And that, in return, if you start replacing them negative thoughts with positive, it starts giving you momentum and drive to get yourself out of a bad situation. I know this from experience, that it works for me, and I hope it works for you. I always say, or I always try to explain that these are just suggestions. These are what works for me. And it did change my life. I started realizing I had a power of choice. I can actually choose the way I want to think. And as obvious as that sounds, a lot of us don't do that. We seem to, especially if you're brought up in a negative environment. I was brought up in a pretty negative environment. Everything around me was more negative than positive, or so it seemed. And as long as I stayed that way and thought that way, my life stayed that way and actually got worse over the years, And whenever I actually started changing up my negative thinking and started realizing that I have a power within me and within you guys to think better about yourself, about a situation, think more positive, and it will honestly put you to where you want to start taking action. You can't just sit there and wish upon a star and wonder why you're not getting your miracles. What happens is you start wishing up on your dreams and goals, then you, in a positive way, then you start finding out the positive directions and the right steps to take toward them. I hope that makes sense as always. Until next time, everybody, I want you to dream big. Take care.